Hello, today we're going to talk about how to use and set up the Roland 300 LEF 300 UV printer. So this is the machine. I have turned the machine on already, so it says setup. And so now what you will do is you will open up the lid and you will place your object in the area. You want to try to keep it square to the edge. It's on this foam, so it won't slide around. It'll stay in place during printing. Once you have it placed, you can close the lid, and we'll come over to the setup area. So what we're going to do is we're going to tell the printer where it will print. Now, you may want to cover this whole piece of material, or maybe you want to just print in a small area. So you have to think about that before you start. Once you're ready, you will hit the setup button, and it's going to ask you for the height. Now the height is important, and I don't know if you can see this, but there is a small black ridge at the back of the machine. We want to raise the table until there is less than a centimeter of space between your material and that plate back there. Once you have manually adjusted it by moving the table up, then we will hit right arrow, which will bring us to auto detection, and then enter. So what's happening here is that the material is being pulled back. It's going to auto detect the height of the material. This is important for print quality. And so when it moved up, it did not hit the material any, so it will come out. This is kind of a lengthy process, so that's why I wanted to make a video. And now it will go back in. And move the material up even higher. And so now you can see it's sensed. It's coming out very slowly. So now we have the height of the material, which happens to be aluminum. Okay, so back on our display, now we need to set up exactly where we want to print. So I'm going to choose the right arrow again, and it's going to move the plate in. And it will bring the print head out. And there is a small laser. So what we're going to do here is we're going to establish the shape or rectangle on which you're going to print. Now, if you have a circular item, there's a different setup, and I can show you that individually. But this we will set up and move. We will move the table to where if we wanted to print on the if we wanted to print the entire rectangle, we need to establish the corners. So I'm going to move that laser to the corner. Now I have a little fillet on the corner of this. So I'm going to line that up. And so when I have that point, it is right there. I will come back over to my display and choose enter. And so that is the bottom right-hand corner. Again, my display will again go to length, so I will hit right arrow again. All right, the machine is coming out, or excuse me, the table is coming out. And now we're going to establish the upper left-hand corner. All right, so we can see that it's off by a little bit. I'm going to move I'm going to line up the laser on the very left edge right there, and then I will move the table to the corner. And when I have it positioned correctly, I will come back to the display and choose enter. So now I've established the bottom right and the upper left-hand corner as a rectangle on which to print in this object. Now I could overspray, meaning I could have made the rectangle bigger than where we wanted printed. I could have made it smaller. Whatever you set up here is where it will print. So once we're at this stage, you're ready to talk with me individually about sending your print job to the printer, and it will print on top. Thank you.